inlays, INLAYS, meaning the dots on your fretboard basically. So if you notice, it's there on the 3rd fret, 5th fret and the 7th fret. All you have to do is memorize 6 notes on the fretboard and you'll be able to name your bar chords instantly, very easily. So starting from the 6th string, always remember on the 6th string, 3rd fret, the note is a G. And on the 5th fret, the note is an A. So it's G, A, and B on the 7th fret. So we are using the first 3 dots, so 3, 5 and 7. So G, A, B on the string number 6. And string number 5, the 3rd fret is a C, the 5th fret is a D, and the 7th fret is an E. So all we have done so far, it's G, A, B, C, D, E. It's basically A, B, C, D, E. We are just starting with a G. It's easier to remember that way. Now also to revise the bar chords, we have learned the A minor shaped bar chord, A major shaped bar chord, E minor shaped bar chord and E major shaped bar chord. So for any A minor and A major related bar chord, we very well know that the 5th string is the root, because when you hold an A minor or A major, you have the A on the 5th string. When you hold an A minor shaped bar chord, the root remains the same on the 5th string. So in this case, if you notice, I'm holding a B here, I'm holding an A minor shape, so it's a B and a minor shape, it's called a B minor chord. And the same theory applies to the A major as well. So A major, the 5th string is the root. So any A related shape, that's A minor or the A major, the 5th string would be the root for the bar chord. This here is an A major shape. So 5th string, 3rd fret would be a C. So this is a C major chord. Now the same thing applies for E major and E minor. So when we play in E major or E minor, we very well know that the 6th string is the root for the chord. So if you are using the E major or E minor shape to play a bar chord, the note that we are holding on the 6th string would be the root for the chord again. When I'm holding this particular E major shape, I know that the 6th string is the root. So this is a G note on the 6th string. I'm holding a major shape, so this is a G major chord. Same thing with the minor. So let's play a minor chord. So I know there's an E minor shape. I know that the 6th string is going to be the root. So this is an A note and there's a minor E minor shape. So it's an A minor chord. You should be able to recognize the shape of the chord if it's an A minor shape, A major shape, E major shape or an E minor shape, and then you'll know where the root is, and if you can name the note, then that'll be the name of the chord. So now using our inlays, let's try naming bar chords. I'll hold bar chords at random places on my fretboard. So as soon as I play a chord, make sure that you're able to recognize what shape it is. It's a major or a minor. This one's an A minor shape. So we know that the 5th string is root. So this is the name of the chord. So this note here is G, A, B, C and a C sharp note. So this is C, the next note is C sharp. So this is a C sharp minor chord. Let's try another one. So this here, if you notice, it's an E major shape. So this note here is the name of the chord. So this note here is a G, A, and the next note to A is an A sharp. So this is an A sharp major chord, or it's called a B flat major chord. It's all the same. So I'll be playing 5 chords now, and I want you to name those chords correctly. So you can leave the chord names in the comment section. I'll let you know if it is right. So let's start with the first chord. So recognize the shape of the chord, and you'll know where the root is. I'll have to find the note that you're holding there. Second chord. Third one. Careful in recognizing the shape. Now let's try this. It's a 4th chord. And we'll move on to the last one, which is this. So please leave your answers in the comment section. I'll let you know if it is right. So I'm holding on the rope, got the 10 feet off the ground. I'm hearing what you say, but I just can't make a sound. You tell me that you need me, then you go and drop me down. But wait, you tell me that you're sorry, then think I'll turn around and say it's too late to apologize. So it's basically a song with 4 chords, and the first chord is going to be a C minor. So 3rd fret root and an A minor shape. The next chord is an A flat major. A flat meaning the note before A, which is a G sharp, and the closest G sharp that's near the C is on the 6th string, string number 6, fret number 4, and an E major shape. So C minor, A flat major. And the next chord is an E flat major. So the note before E is an E flat, which is a D sharp. So hold an A major shape. The root is on the 5th string, fret number 6. Right on top of E flat major, we have the last chord, which is the B flat major. Again, the note before B is a B flat, which is also called an A sharp. So C minor, A flat, E flat, B flat. So it's a simple progression, and we'll divide it into 4 parts to learn shifting of bar chords. So we'll start with the first loop, which is C minor and A flat major. So you'll have to play that in loops and practice. So make sure when you're shifting these chords, try not to take your index finger off. Just try to shift these 3 fingers from the A minor shape to an E major shape without taking your index finger off. And the second loop would be an A flat major to an E flat major. And the third loop is going to be an E flat major to a B flat major. Again, the same thing applies when you are on the same fret. So again, the same thing applies when you shift from an E flat to a B flat major. All you have to do is shift the A major shape and E major with these 3 fingers. Try not to take your index finger off when you're shifting these chords. And the last loop, which is a B flat to the first chord, which is a C minor. Just a bit far from each other. So try and take time to practice these 4 loops separately, and you put them together to play the song. It's also very important that you remember this pattern, which is a minor followed by 3 major chords with 3 different shapes. So it's an A minor shaped chord, E major shaped chord, A major shaped chord, and an E major shaped chord. So this is one such pattern where you hear this in almost every pop song. In all the hit songs, we'll hear the same versions of the chord, except for the fact that it's being played in a different key. Meaning, instead of starting from a C minor, they'll start it from maybe a D minor. For example, you have 21 Guns, we just learned it last week. So if we play all those chords in bar chords, you actually get the same shape as you played here from the C. So which is... So this is a D minor and a B flat, and right next to a D minor we usually play the major, so which is a B flat, same chord as that, and the next chord is an F major, and the next one is a C major. Always remember the pattern starts with the minor, so move to the next fret and play an E major shaped chord, move 2 frets and play an A major shaped chord, and right on top of A major you have the E major shaped chord. So try to practice this progression from different parts of your fretboard. because it's the most common progression that you'll find in most of the songs. You'll come across videos on YouTube saying know 4 chords and learn 40 songs, and there are videos that even teach you 100 songs, because most of the songs that we listen to, all the commercial ones, hit ones basically, have this progression. It's just that it's starting from a different key depending on the artist.